And time for another mission. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we will be taking on Spirit Level Survey. It's another one in our series of quick and short.
Are we going into Riverlands or what?
This will be Forest Desert. Yeah, bring your dropship recall beacon.
Yep.
I will be making, because our tanks aren't very full from the last one.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we left a little early on the last one.
We sure did.
I'm going to bring my Nanio armor again and the survival backpack.
Why the Nanio?
Because it's better for the desert. Exposure resistance.
Oh, we're going to desert again?
Yep, we're going up the desert.
Well, you said river, so that's what confused
Well,
me.
we start in the forest.
Okay.
And then we move out to the desert in this one. This is a pretty quick one, everyone. It's retrieve a survey beacon from a supply pod, travel to the two map locations, basically transmit geodata. It just says deploy the survey beacon at correct altitude. I don't foresee needing a shelter or anything weird for this one. I didn't bring any food. I did bring my bow, my nevs, and my knife.
Okay.
Hey everybody. So somehow in between me stepping away from the computer and coming back, I toasted off the sound. So this is going to be a quick little commentary. So me and my wife started this one out like usual. We found a really close cave. I think I cut that part out. We just made some arrows. Found the box. Found out where we're going. Made it to a destination near where the mission was going to take place. Found a cave. Like we usually do. It's pretty much our standard start. I don't often not start in a cave, but it has happened. But anyways, we get in the cave. We pretty much make ourselves a little tiny home. Get up the next day and get out and go take off. Now it's the two little blue globes off in the distance there. I found out that they're at a height. I was wondering what it mentioned when it said at altitude in the mission. So I figured I could get up there with wood. Now, anybody who's built in Icarus here knows it's not, wood doesn't go very far. But I thought I'd try. I thought I'd give it a shot. So this is pretty much all for naught because, well, we all know where this is going to go. But I get myself lined up and I give it the old college try. And I try to get up there. In the end, I find out that it doesn't work. So, but you can try to shore it up, I guess. You could try to make some of it out of concrete. Concrete can go further than wood and stone, but I didn't want to go that far. I wanted this to be a fairly quick mission. So, while my wife farms and whatnot and gets more wood and all the rest of that fun stuff, I finally get myself up here and then find out that they're not going to work as they start to, basically crack apart. And no matter what I do, it's not going to matter. It's distance from the ground. I mean, I gave it a shot, but it is distance from the ground. So, forget this plan, and I go back to basics. Take a final look, see how far I really need to make it. So, of course, we get into having to make stone. And I figured I'd give it a shot in stone before I went all the way to concrete. But, well, spoiler alert, I didn't have to go to concrete. So I get together, enough stone to get it done. I canceled out all the farming that we did to get all the stone for all this and all the leather and the hunting and everything else. Pretty much my wife did a lot of the hunting for the leather as usual. And I went out and smacked a big rock for some stone. I used the one wood piece as a center. I stared up at the circle of the globe in the sky and used that wood piece as a center spot. That's how I aimed myself. And then build the same thing, and I built right up. It got very close near the end, as you'll see from the pieces. It's okay now, but as soon as I put it down, it starts to crack. Now, it doesn't vibrate and it doesn't fall apart, but it did crack. So if you're going to do this mission, be careful. And same thing. It seemed to work for me, and I didn't think it was gonna bust apart and I was gonna lose it, so I let it be and moved on to the second one. Went and farmed up a bunch more stuff, made a bunch more parts and pieces, and did the same thing. So I spin around in circles and aimed myself at the center. Checked my aim at one point in time here, make sure I was in the center. Yeah, it looks pretty close. And then proceeded to just build myself up there. Same basic theory as before. There's probably a better way to do this. I don't know whether walls add for structure on your way up, but I tried to make this as cheap as possible. And, I was a little short there. So one more level. And you'll notice I put some out there and they both broke off, but that one made it. So mission accomplished. Thanks for joining me on this one. I figured I'd just do it just to show you what the mission was all about. And then we basically took off. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.